Welcome back to Three Trials Barbecue. Today we're going to be working on some of these 4-bone plate ribs. We're going to go ahead and set these up on our Traeger today. Stay tuned, we're going to get into trimming these and getting rid of some of this fat cap so we can expose some of that good meat, and then we'll season them up. So to start off, I found that this one got gouged a little bit, so not a big deal. We're going to go ahead and start by taking some of this fat cap off. Okay, so about that's as good as it's gonna get. We don't want too much fat. It will render, but you also don't want to get super close to this bone. So we'll go ahead and trim the rest, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. So we're ready to put some mustard on these. We're going to be using sucklebusters today. We have the SPG, the 1836, the brisket rub, and we also have the competition barbecue rub. So one of these I'm going to do the 1836. I haven't tried it on any ribs, but it's heavy pepper. First rub, first coat is going to be SPG on all of them. We'll come up high. Little salt, pepper, garlic. I'm gonna do the smallest slab with 1836. This next slab, we're gonna go ahead and do the Texas brisket. Give it a nice coat. These two here, we're gonna be using the Sucklebusters competition rub. Okay, so we have our 1836, our brisket rub, and our competition rub there. We're gonna go ahead and let these sweat. We're gonna go outside, fire up that Traeger Ironwood 885. We're gonna be using the Traeger Pro Blend pellets today, and this should be a fun one. Go ahead and stick around and we'll see you guys outside. So I was originally going to set up the Traeger and get it started before these ribs sweated, but I want to put a little bit of smoke on them, so I'm going to start the Traeger and throw these on at the same time. Okay, we're going to put them at 180. We're going to go super smoke. We're going to be running this cook at 250 degrees, but first I want to roll a little bit of smoke and then we'll turn it up and let it go for about 3 hours. All right, everyone, it's been 3 hours. I was gonna let it go to 3.5, but I want to check the temperature on these. 150, 60. So it seems like these here on the right are running a little hotter, so I'm gonna swap them. We're gonna go ahead and spritz them with just water. We're gonna let them go about 4 hours. They should be ready to wrap, so we'll see you guys in 1 hour. All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's take a look at these ribs. Looking pretty good. 75, 70, 80. So these things are ready to wrap. We're going to go ahead and take them out. We'll see you guys at the wrapping table. All right, so we'll go ahead and wrap these up. I'm going to start with this one here. All right, all wrapped up. Let's go ahead and throw them back on the smoker and let these babies roll. Still rolling at 250. We'll see you guys in about 2 hours. Hopefully, they'll be about 200 by then, internal. 6 hours total cook. It's almost like it was meant to be. I ended up putting a probe in one of the ribs and we have reached 200 degrees. So at this point here, we are going to let them rest for about an hour. Then we're going to slice into them. So let's take them out. We'll throw them in the oven to rest. And we'll see you guys at the chopping table. We've been resting these plate ribs. Let's go ahead and try one of these. I mean, these things are juicy. Look at that, y'all. Amazing. Let's go ahead and give one of these a try. And look at that smoke ring. Look at the juices on that. My God. That is amazing. Let's give this a try. I know these are the Sucklebusters 1836 because I can see the pepper. This 1836 definitely packs a punch. Big pepper taste. Let's go ahead and try this. I believe is a brisket. And this bone is nearly falling off. Look at that, y'all. Let's give this a try. Perfect. I'm going to be devouring most of these here, but I'm going to save the rest for my family. The 1836 is definitely a packing a punch type of rub. Very, very heavy on the pepper. It smacks you in the face. The brisket rub, it's usually complemented with a little bit of salt and pepper. We just put SPG as base layers, and we just soothed it out with the barbecue rub and the brisket rub on these other three. Definitely recommend all these rubs, and if you're fortunate enough to get some of these beef ribs, go ahead and do so. You won't regret it. These are super juicy. It's 7 hours total if you include the rest. If you haven't hit them likes or subscribe, please do. And we'll see you guys on the next one.